Goldfish, pretty easy to look after. Just make sure you get yourself a decent sized tank, a filter, a bit of food, and maybe a few decorations to go in the tank to keep the fish happy, and they can last up to 30 years. My fish are about 2 years old now and they're quite happy swimming around. But you're probably thinking, what the hell has this got to do with an Android TV box? Don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We release content quite regularly throughout the week. When we first get hold of the Xiaomi Mi TV box, you can just tell straight away that this is going to be a quality device. The packaging is first class, really thick cardboard, really nice printing on the front, and just an overall nice finish to it. It gives me the feeling that this is on the same level as Amazon products like the Fire TV box packaging, Fire TV stick and so on. When we open it up, we've got the warranty card, the instructions that we would normally see. We've got the product there and we'll get to that just in a second. And then we've got the actual power supply. We've been sent a European one, but I'm sure you can get them for all sorts of different places. We've also got the HDMI cable, you can see just there, and we've got this voice remote as well. This is an officially supported Android product, so the Xiaomi have worked in collaboration with Google to produce this, and as you know, any officially supported Android products officially support Google voice control, and we're going to take a look at that later on in the video to see how good that is. So overall, first impressions, this is a really good box, it's really good packaging, and overall it's going to be a good device. Now the reason I was getting out with the Goldfish is just in a second I'm going to show you just exactly what I mean, and we'll get onto that just now. So let's boot it up now. As you can see, this is a officially Android supported product. Only official products can you actually use the Android logo. The great thing about this box is that it teaches you every step of the way on how to use it, so you just don't see that very often on any box really, especially unbranded ones. So even down to actually setting the remote, as we can see, it's teaching you how to use it, how to set it up. Even when it disconnects, even when maybe the batteries go flat, it'll still say how to connect it, how to set it up, how to get that Bluetooth remote working again, which is absolutely fantastic for you guys that aren't really 100% sure on how to use these devices. So welcome to the Mi TV box home screen, and this is a really nice launcher. It comes pre-installed with Netflix and Red Bull TV. It's got YouTube app, it's got the Google Play Store obviously, it's got Google Play games, that's the app you need for certain games to actually use. And yeah, as you can see, it's a really nice setup. It's very straightforward, and for you guys who struggle maybe with this technology, this is probably going to be fantastic for you because it's just so simple. Now when you actually set up this box, it makes sure that you set up your Wi-Fi, it makes sure you sign into the Play Store. So once you've done that, got that out of the way, you are just free to actually use the box. You've got your settings app down here, and again, if you need to reconnect to your Wi-Fi, you can actually do that. You've got Google Cast, if you want to cast from your Android mobile phone to this box, you can do that. You've got apps section where you can just check out what apps are already installed. You've got all your storage information. Now I want to get to these parts in the next section of this video, but we'll cover that shortly. We've got the About section, and there's a system update, which is fantastic. So this box is always going to be kept up to date by Xiaomi, which is really good. You don't see it that often, but this gives me confidence that this product is going to be supported for the near future. And so again, we've got all the different settings. We've got Bluetooth, so this actual remote I'm using is connected by Bluetooth, and you can actually connect a joypad up if you want to play some of the joypad supported games on the Play Store, which I'll get to in a second. Obviously you can add accessory, obviously if you've got other devices, maybe a keyboard or something like that which supports Bluetooth, you can do that. I've not got anything ready to go, but it'll find them. So if we head straight into Kodi, I'll show you just how smooth Kodi actually runs on this box. You should not have any issues at all playing your video files, whatever they may be. Maybe you like to install a build or something like that, if that's what you're into, add-ons, Kodi official add-ons, third-party add-ons, whatever. This will do it with no problems at all. The box comes with 2 GB of RAM, more than enough, and it's got the S905X processor inside it, which is a really decent socket by Amlogic. And as we can see, all the menus nice and smooth, silky smooth, and it's just what I'd expect really from this sort of device. So I'll come out of there. We all know what Kodi does, so let's go into YouTube and let's test out this voice remote. Let's see how well this works. So let's click the little microphone button on the remote, and then it'll ask me to speak now. MXQ project. I messed that up, so let's try that. Oh no, it still found it. There we go, it found it, even though I was speaking over what I was meant to be saying. So if we go into the MXQ project, let's play this video here. Now I've got a slow internet connection, so it takes a while for anything to load on my internet connection. Let's get this advert out of the way. And the connection is pretty slow, so YouTube dumbed it down a little bit sometimes. It just brings back the quality, but as you can see, video playback is silky smooth. It's not really much to really show you there because, you know, it does the job. So we'll come out of YouTube. Video playback is going to be fine, absolutely fine for you guys. Let's have a look at the game just quickly. Again, you're going to have to connect a joypad to actually use this properly. But apart from that, most things should run. Obviously, if it's a touchscreen game, it's going to struggle a bit. So overall, the launch is fantastic. The system runs really nice and smoothly. You get those updates, which is always important on these devices. So any bugs Xiaomi find in the future, they can fix that and send them out to you. So you beginners out there who are new to Android TV boxes, I think this is probably one of the best things you could probably buy to get you started. But for people like me, that have been around these boxes for many years, this is just no good. The firmware is locked down, the bootloader is locked, so you can't actually do anything else other than run the Android Marshmallow software. Which is absolutely fine if you're totally new to this, because it is really good firmware, it's fantastic, and it keeps getting updates. Now another negative thing is that it only comes with one USB port. Again, for me, I like lots of things connected to my boxes, USB sticks, USB mouses, keyboards and so on, possibly even a hard drive from playing retro games and so on. It becomes very difficult when I've only got the one USB port. Now a good thing, it does come with actual audio input, so maybe you've got a sound system set up to your TV, you can actually connect it. It comes with your HDMI cable connection as well, obviously, but overall it's a pretty basic box. It doesn't come with the connections I would like to see, especially that SD card tray. That's something you see on all TV boxes, and this just doesn't have it. But overall, it's a fantastic piece of equipment if you're totally new to TV boxes. The firmware is exceptional, and the build quality again is really good, and the price of it is really reasonable as well. I want to leave all those links in the description to where you can actually read up more on the specification of this device, and if you are totally new to boxes, I would certainly give this consideration. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a like. If you didn't, that's fine, give me a dislike. If you want to, you can come and subscribe to the MXQ project. We release lots of content throughout the week. Don't forget to click the little bell button, that just makes sure you are notified whenever we release a new video. We're running a competition to win a TX2 Android TV box at the moment. If you want to enter that, a link to find out all about that is in the description. We've got the mxqproject.com. Over there you can find out all the different developments for your TV box, such as the MXQ, MXQ Pro and so on. We've got the Facebook group, great bunch of guys over there where you can ask questions or answer questions all about different topics regarding operating systems such as Android, LibreLec and Linux for Amlogic devices. We've also got Twitter, and as well as that we've got our forum as well.